So Kamaru Usman, after his win over Joaquin Buckley, during the post-fight interviews, decided to make a very interesting call out. But before I get into the details of this call out, if you guys can, please hit the subscribe button and let's shoot for 10 likes on this video. Anyways, let's get into it. So during the post-fight interview, a reporter decided to ask Kamaru Usman around the basis about how since he is getting older and will be taking less and less fights because of his age, who would he want to fight next and what is his goal? And this was Kamaru Usman's response to that question.
Performance was amazing tonight. Still one of the best in the world, one of the best to ever do it. But I do feel we're at a stage now where we should be appreciating the few appearances you might have left in your career. So with that said, title shot would appear to be the thing on your mind next, right?
Absolutely. Like I said, I only had to really use one skill tonight. And, I possess, everyone knows I can knock you out with my hands. But if you're going to give me that, I'm going to take it. Let's be honest, I'm the biggest in the division. And this is about entertainment. The UFC is an entertainment company. You want to make the biggest fight, it's going to be the winner of JDM and Islam. If Islam pulls that one out, former pound for pound, current pound for pound, who doesn't pay for that?
So what Kamaru Usman is essentially saying from this post-fight press conference is that the reason why he is deserving to fight for that belt next after the winner of JDM and Islam is because he is the more entertaining option out of all the contenders at 170 who is in the title contention conversations. Now, if you think about who's in the title contender conversations, there are two others: Shavkat and Sean Brady. And with Kamaru Usman having the reputation, being top two greatest 170 fighter of all time, having legendary fights. For example, Colby Covington, Kamaru Usman number one, and I'll put Colby Kamaru number two is a very entertaining fight as well. Those two fights within itself are great fights that Kamaru has been involved in, and with him having that reputation of being, one of the GOATs at 170, and with Islam being that rising, ascending star for the company, they're gonna match those two up. That's been a fantasy matchup, with UFC fans when they've been talking about hypotheticals, who would win between these two fighters. And honestly, yeah, with the UFC of what they've been trending towards of making the entertaining fights, not necessarily who's been deserving it the most, that is the fight to make. Sure, I agree with that. If the UFC, they be consistent on the fact that they want to make the more entertaining fights, that is the way to go. But from what I remember for the longest time is that the UFC is a business where the best fight the best. And is Kamaru Usman the best option to go for the title next after the Joaquin Buckley win? And my answer is no. I think there are two other people that he still has to kind of go against, and or not two other people he has to go against. There's two other people that are in front of him, and he is, in my opinion, one win away to get a title shot. To be quite honest with you, I feel like Sean Brady or Shavkat should fight against the winner of JDM and Islam, and for Kamaru to kind of get his way back into that title contention for sure, have him fight Bilal Muhammad. I think that is the perfect option. And as much as I'm happy that Kamaru won, and Kamaru wants to go for that fight, especially if Islam wins, which is sick to see, and it is fireworks. I kind of want to preface the fact that what has the UFC always been about, and it's the best fighting the best. And I have not been seeing that recently at all. I mean, we just saw Sean O'Malley and Marab, and Sean O'Malley didn't even fight once after having after losing that fight, unanimous decision against Marab. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think it's very interesting what Kamaru Usman's saying. He's talking about from the aspect of it's more of an entertaining fight, not the aspect of who would be the most deserving. Because if you were to make that statement, it would have been a bad comment to say after that, just because of who is also at the 170 contenders. But anyways, if you guys like this video and want more videos like this, please hit the like, comment, and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.